We're good. Controller didn't freak out. We're good. Feels weird to be sitting back over here again. But gonna have to get used to it because this is where we're going to be sitting for a while we do these PS3 projects. I would say get hype, but apparently there's some sort of games trailers thingamajig going on today because Frank is still watching it on his stream. I have no waking idea because I don't follow that stuff anymore, so I'm just gonna be over here. I'm just gonna be over here in my little bubble, as usual. Hey Marie, how you doing? Welcome back. We did just talk about this. At least no melee isn't going to be used too much. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of melee in this one. It exposes you too much. But yeah, I figured I had to get this one in because Festival of Blood, which is the DLC for inFamous 2, would make too good of a Halloween episode. Excuse me, for me not to slot that in there. So I said, okay, well, I should probably start working on these because that way I can just plug and play once we're in the week of Halloween, Hallows Eve. So, hey, Lifeblood, how you doing? Welcome back. You were late to the previous streams. Yes, that's okay. We got Fallout 4 done in less time than I thought we were going to take. We actually finished it a full 6 streams before I expected us to finish it. So that's, I don't know whether that's impressive or the fact that I skipped over a good chunk of the map. Either way, we're moving on to this now. And generally speaking, PS3 projects for a little while unless the suggestions get picked. So, yeah, that's the plan. I don't know what volume I should set the TV at so it isn't exploding in everybody's eardrums. I know what volume I should stick the stream at because it's the same place that it was with Sonic 06. There's another good thing about playing Sonic 06 before I did this is I managed to iron out all the kinks and wrinkles of the audio balancing for the rest of these PS3 streams by playing that game. And I'd rather iron out the wrinkles with Sonic 06 because, frankly, I don't enjoy Sonic 06 very much unless it's being a glitchy mess. So I'd rather get the balancing stuff out of the way before I play the games I actually want to play. But, you know. Okay, phone says 431, clock says 4:30, so I'm going to set it to 6 on my volume scale. Let's see if that works. Take a drink. And then, here we go. Need to put Kid Icarus Uprising as stream suggestion again this month or not? No, I've kind of just been sticking it on there because I figure I know that's what your suggestion's going to be. You do have to buy the pick a stream suggestion thing again every month in order for it to stay on there, though. But the suggestion, I figured, yeah, you know, this is what you wanted, so I stick it on the list anyway at the beginning of the month. So you don't have to suggest it again, but you do have to purchase the pick a stream suggestion channel points option in order for it to go on there. So, and again, that's just a balancing thing, just to make sure that people can't take advantage of the system because they have done it before, and I'd rather they not do it again. So, with all that out of the way, here we go. Oh, epilepsy warning. I almost forgot. If you're photosensitive, be careful because it's about to zap into place here. Look away from the screen because bzzzt. Gonna have to do that every time. Hopefully I remember to do that. I did lower the resolution a little bit on the opacity of that in the actual reveal video that I just posted on YouTube, so hopefully that'll be a little bit easier for people with photosensitivity issues. I probably should have just posted a warning in there, but to be fair, that video is only going to be up for a few hours anyway, and then it'll be gone, so it's not really a huge deal, I don't think. We'll have to see if this becomes a huge deal, because, I don't know, like I said in the reveal, this looks pretty peaceful. I don't see how we could become infamous in a place like this, but maybe as we go through the game, the city will change on the title screen here. We'll see. How you doing, everybody? My name is Monochromium, and this is inFamous. This is GTA with story. Not really. It's more like it's a sandbox game. There's no vehicle driving. You get around with parkour, and there are missions to do. And that's about as non-spoiler as I can get before we get into the actual game in approximately a couple of minutes here. So that's you know how it is. So, okay, so there's the pick one. I will put that on the list of things there as well. I feel like I lack people to take advantage of, the pick a stream suggestion thing. Yeah, I mean, I feel like at some point we will gather enough people in the chat to actually get a suggestion picked. It might take a little while, though. We'll have to see. Is this a Starbucks fake there on the screen? Oh, that's not the only thing. We shall see what else happens on the screen. Additionally, there's some screen flickering going on those bulletin boards up there, but don't even worry about that. Pay no attention to that. Surely that has nothing to do with what's about to happen in the game. Either way, without revealing too much about this game, I have played it once before, so this will not be a blind project. This will be a live project. But I always skip this one to go straight to inFamous 2 if I feel like playing inFamous, because inFamous 2, for me, is just better in every way than this one. Doesn't make this one bad, necessarily. It just makes it lesser in my eyes. And we will probably get into a little bit of why, but I haven't played this in probably at least 10 years, maybe a little longer than that, honestly. It might be closer to 11 or 12, but we'll be a little rusty. That's okay. We'll get the rust undone very shortly, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, time for some hardcore parkour! There is something about to explode. I mean, if there isn't some sort of EMP thing going on with the bulletin board there, then I don't know what the hell. So, how long is this game? How long to beat lists this game at between 15 and 30 hours, depending on how much completionist stuff you do. I'm not planning on playing it 100% of the way through. I'll probably collect a good chunk of the collectibles, but I won't be collecting all of them, and we'll probably do most of the missions, but not all of them, because some of them are locked based on your choices, if I recall correctly, in the game. There is some choice and consequence in this one. It's not quite a your choices matter as much type of thing. I guess it sort of is in a way, but not like Pyre. We'll just say it that way. Not like Pyre. All right, so inFamous, however, requires a delicate hand before you begin the operation. It requires a highly scientific and sophisticated mind in order to do this, and I happen to be that highly sophisticated and scientific mind. So, what I'm going to do is I need to go and grab a couple of things so that I am prepared to properly start this game with the proper, PPE and everything else that I need. So I'm going to leave the controller here and go do that for a couple of minutes. Make sure nobody in the chat touches anything that appears on the screen, like, any of the bulletin boards shuffling things, or the start button. The start button. Don't press the start button. Now, I'll be back in a minute.
Activation plus 6 minutes.
Okay, I have all my PPE.
Respiration 10.
Why did I hear screaming in the background?
Go.
Oh. You guys hit the start button, didn't you? God damn it. Don't you know how to follow simple instructions?
Oh, God.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. So it's kind of one of those kicking the balls things, right? But, like, I actually really dig this in a video game where they immediately say, hey, so, you know how you did in action? How about this? You want to play the fancy video game where you get superpowers and run around cities blowing shit up? You have to blow up half the city in order to even start the game. Are you sure you still want to play it? And I don't know, I just unironically love that about it. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. Don't know how, but you did it, and you were right. There is a boom. You're gonna make some teamery? All right, sounds like a plan. You're above the law. This looks like the aftermath of Iblis. Yeah, I hope we don't end up with an Iblis equivalent here. Okay. But things are a-blowing up. Yes, they are. We're gonna have to not deal with that while we're at it. This might actually be too loud in the background.
Oh, man, you there?
Oh, hey, Zeke.
Zeke. What the hell's going on?
What's going on, man?
Explosion.
No shit, there was an explosion. TV says terrorists are blowing stuff up all over the city. Meet me at the Fremont Bridge. We'll get Trish and find some place to hunker down.
Yeah, we might need to hunker down considering there was a bomb. I don't know how the hell I lived considering there's all this stuff here, but, you know, we'll have to figure that out later. For now, we need to get the hell out of here and ideally not blow up a car while we're at it or stand next to a flaming car. I already had that happen enough in Fallout 4. So let's just not. Cole, I don't think it's a good idea to go right next to the electrical impulse thing.
Should be dead.
Yeah, you just took, you know, enough volts to probably kill a person from an industrial wiring station. That's not good. Yes, you've triggered the Horde. Hey, Metroid, how you doing? Welcome back. Oh, wow, it's New York right now. Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly, that, okay, they were able to get this past the censors and stuff. Like, this game came out in 2009, and that's only, like, 8 years after 9/11, and I thought that the censors in the U.S. were going to be like, no, you can't do this. Which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? Do I go down this way? Hang on, maybe I just jump across. No, I don't jump across. Maybe I go here. This looks like something that it was pointing me to. Okay, it was not pointing me to. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like they would have censored this more or something like that, but I'm not sure. So is it just... It can't be just this. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Oh, 9. Holy shit, you were a freshman when you played this. Yes, I was also a freshman in college when this came out. Ow. So, I was fresh-faced at the time. I don't actually, and again, this is the 12 years thing, 10 to 12 years thing that I said, not remembering where to go and what to do, so I'm probably missing something obvious, which is about the norm around here. I don't know why the frame rate is chugging so hard, but, you know, that's probably just normal for this game, so. I have officially embraced game journalist mode. That is the difficulty we are currently playing on. Maybe I climb on this thing, because there's a wire there. And you can climb on wires in this one. Not that wire specifically. So. Maybe back here. No, you overshot the jump. I wanted you to hop on that thing there, Cole. Look around you and ask again why the frames are bad. Yeah, I suppose there is a lot of fire and things blowing up and stuff, so... No? That's not a jump point? Okay. Really? Because the pipe isn't a jump point, is it? Because I just tried to jump on the pipe and it did nothing. I guess I could try here. Okay. We tried the pipe the first time and it did nothing, but maybe I just jumped into the wrong space. It's possible. Okay, well, I'm getting electrocuted again, so that's fun. I think it's making me stronger, but it's also making me more likely to be sent a bill by the NYPD or the Public Works Office saying, hey, so you kind of destroyed a bunch of property in the process of escaping from that bomb, so maybe we don't do that. I think I can get out from here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Just follow the not fire, get to the ambulance, maybe they can help me. Hello? Mr. Police Officer, can you help me with this? Oh, there's my buddy. Yeah, you don't say, we'll work on that. Why am I still limping? I mean, I did just survive a bomb blast, so I suppose there's that. Oh, well, that's not good. I think Thor has found my location. Apparently I sent him too many smoke signals in the process of absorbing all this electricity. I think I gotta go before Thor strikes me dead for taking his Marvel money. Just think, Thor had only just come out not too long ago before this came out. Maybe that's why everybody was so obsessed with electricity and stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, you don't say. I'm trying to get out of the way, but I'm slowly, walking a little slower. So there you go. Remember Deus Ex had the Twin Towers missing in 2000? That was a trip a year later. Oh my god. That's too on the nose. Yeah, walk across the pillar that fell over. There you go. I got it now. I did jump over the fence. That's why I fell the first time. Yeah, that's true. I probably should have. I figured if I jumped towards the fence, it would, like, have me press against it, and then I could, like, walk across it, but it didn't. It didn't do what I thought, so I said, no, there's got to be a different way.
Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in the fires. Trish lost her sister. Almost lost me.
Well, that's not good.
Always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft.
Well, the rioting and theft I can believe, but why is there a plague striking? A bomb went off, but like,
biological threat. The federal
was it a biohazard bomb? Is this Raccoon City?
We're stuck in this cage with the psychos. Cops are all but gone off the streets, either dead or too chicken shit to stand against the gangs that control things now. Outside, things were bad. But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. Gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. But with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late.
But what will we do with this new power? We will find out in inFamous. I was going to say on inFamous, but this is not a TV show. Empire City, day 14 of the quarantine. Man, things devolved fast in this world, didn't they? 2 weeks and half the NYPD or ECPD is dead or chicken shit to come to the job. There's riots, there's a plague.
Batteries are dead again. You mind putting on a freak show?
Sure. I'm glad it's good for something.
Probably need to charge them all. TV's a hog.
Point of interest. Charge the batteries by zapping them. Hold L1 to aim, press R1 to fire. So yes, we have access to our electrical powers now. We can zap this battery and turn it on. Did I turn it on, or did I not quite hit it yet? It's still blinking red, so I'm going to assume
We're gonna miss all the good shows.
that it's over with. Another point of interest, so there's another one over here. I just need a different battery. Okay, I zapped that one, and the last one over here. Oop.
Nice job, man.
Just don't touch anything metallic now, Zeke, or you might end up getting
Feels like I got more power.
blasted.
Yeah? But try frying those dummies over there. With all the nutballs running around, it'd be nice to see how much juice you're packing.
You want me to kill people with this electricity? I mean, okay.
Yeah, lay into it, man.
I mean, we're
Those
killing
suckers.
striking dummies at the moment, but it's a little different, I suppose. Just send the heads flying off of them. It's like when you get hit by a car and your shoes fly off. Still don't know why that happens. Probably just the force of the hit sends them flying off your feet.
You see that? Flying so low, thought it was
Oh.
gonna crash into us.
I was too busy zapping things. I didn't see the plane. The plane boss.
Hey, it's a TV jacker. I love this guy.
Oh boy.
Just got word that the feds dropped some relief packages into Archer Square. The liars running the corporate media tell us that we're gonna get our fair share, that more is coming. That's easy for them to say. They're not the ones living in this hellhole.
I mean, that would be problematic, yeah.
And no one's coming to save us. So head over to Archer Square and get that food before the Reapers show up. Voice of survival out.
Hold on, Zeke. I need to go into the options real quick so I can see if I can, turn on subtitles. There we go. Camera's pan speed fastest? Yeah, I might do that, actually. That seems like it might be a good idea. So, is it circle for? Yeah, it is circle. Some games are circle, some games are triangle, so.
Man, you must be out of your mind. You think any of those pencil necks gives a crap about us? This is a PR stunt.
That is
Only one way to find out.
Pigging out, though, is it?
Hell no, it ain't. Zeke's gotta eat.
Yes,
You
I
take
can.
the
I can see
stairs.
that, Zeke.
I'm using the express elevator.
Oh, man, get to have all the fun.
Well, you see, when you have electrical powers, Zeke, you can just do parkour like nobody's business. For example, I can just hop off this roof and be fine.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know why. Probably the electricity. You ran down the stairs like a motherfucker, though.
Wish I could do something like that. Running down all those stairs. That sucks donkey balls.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't miss that. Owe me some points. But Metroid, yes, you gave your pitch already for Wasteland 3, so we will add that. It's already added to the list, but we will add your suggestion to the thingamajig there. The list. Man got a hard shock and was like, oh, no. Anyway, zombies, the usual, might as well be. I mean, the people here are, you know, they're not doing so well. This plague is kind of causing some problems. Apocalypse is pretty chill. Zeke is cool. Random people just lying on the ground in pain. Yeah, you know, the usual.
Before
Just
we head over to Archer,
go around the
I need to
you know,
pick
go
up
around the
new
corner of the
six shooter.
supermarket, and there's just
Here we
people
go.
laying in the streets
That
dying.
was badass.
Garbage everywhere.
Second
But
you
I mean,
touch
that's
it, the
normal for
electricity
Empire
in
City.
your
So
hands cooks off the gunpowder.
that was like that
The
before
whole
the
thing goes
plague and the
kabam.
bombs. So
Look on your face was priceless.
Damn near blew my hand off.
guess I can't
Why,
use
you won't
guns
be touching the
anymore.
new one. Traded this guy one of my homemade batteries for it.
Ah, so that's why you're
Ones that
still useful in the
explode when you use
apocalypse.
Hell, he doesn't know that. Come on. Told me he was gonna leave the gun in the parking lot a few blocks from here.
What are you gonna do when he figures out that your homemade batteries explode? Isn't he gonna come after us or something,
Big
Zeke?
sloppy
I don't
slice,
see how this is helping us
filled with
survive.
grease, pepperoni, and payday. Having a big fat wad. Bills in your pocket.
You get paid
I'd settle for
cash?
some hot water.
Hey, remember that time we were coming home from Duffy's and I had to take a leak? And that bike cop was yelling at me to put up my hands?
Oh my god.
Pissed all over him.
He told me
Naturally.
to put up my hands. While he's fumbling around, I jump back in and we take off. Awesome.
Bunch of
Yeah,
delinquents,
awesome.
these
Till
two.
we run into a wall of cops.
Like I said, awesome. Bummer we won't be able to do anything like that again.
You'll notice, by the way, that a little static electricity just happened when I ran through a puddle. Water is your enemy in this game. I cannot swim without electrocuting myself, so
He told
that's
me he was
fun.
gonna leave it under a car. I figured there'd be only one. We'll never find it.
Stand back. I got an idea.
Let me just push these out of the way without blasting you in the process, Zeke. Eh. Well, it's not in that one. Oh, never mind. There it is.
Gracious. Hell, I didn't know you could do something like that.
I thought that was something else, but apparently the gun glows blue.
There was this surge.
Hey, man, you don't look so hot.
I'm kind of dying.
Drained all of a sudden. Hang on a sec.
So, you can get hurt in this game. Obviously, it's a game with a health meter, and this is what the health meter looks like when it's low. When you are low on energy, you can pulse to locate electrical surges, and then hold L2 to recharge your batteries. These industrial power sources that you see on the walls here are usually pretty good sources. So,
A bunch of juice.
I can feel the electricity surging through me. Almost like I'm being healed by it.
so yeah, electricity is your friend. Water
This
is your
rock's so
enemy.
hard. Come on, let's haul tail over to Archer Square before someone takes all the brewskis.
Probably a good idea. Also, if you want to
Hey, babe.
recharge your batteries, you could always electrocute something that already has an electrical
Thinking you're
impulse,
heading over there.
and then
How are you feeling?
charge yourself back up that
All right,
way.
I guess.
I'll probably do it a few times.
Powers are all over the place. Used to be I could barely power a light bulb. Now I'm jumping off of buildings, frying the junk on Zeke's roof.
You jumped off a
So
building.
fun.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking my legs should have broken, but they didn't, so I guess it's
Take it
okay.
easy. After what happened to Amy, I couldn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
see you guys at Archer Square. I love you.
you too.
See, that's how you're supposed to do it, Sean. When someone says, I love you, you say, I love you too, or just you too if you want to be an edgelord. But the point is you reciprocate. Anyway, we'll do more parkour later. For now, I gotta follow Zeke around to get to where we're going, so we'll do parkour on the buildings and stuff later after we're done with this, because they give us a little tutorial on how do you have enough gas to power that car. They give us a little tutorial on the parkour, like, right now.
Boy, it's stuck up there. I hate to say it, pal, but you're the only guy here who'd live from a fall like that.
Nobody else survived that bomb and got superpowers? Man, they got robbed. Anyway, we gotta parkour our way up, so that's what we'll do. We'll start parkouring. Hold on, everybody. Cole McGrath is here to get the goods, I guess. I'm not gonna be... I don't think you can handstand on this. No, you can't, like Mario Galaxy or something, but, you know, it's there. It's more traditional parkour. Traditional, I say, as I hop up scaffolding and buildings and destroyed pieces of junk like it's no tomorrow. Like it's no big deal. Rusty metal disintegrates when hit with an electrical blast. Look for things you can shoot and destroy, like this coupling piece.
Yeah, we are eating.
Cool. Everybody watch out! It's coming down. There.
Damn,
See? Now we can all eat.
too late.
Or not.
That's where I caught my first sight.
Sean was raised without parents. Don't blame him that much. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Reapers.
that's fair. Oh, good. The World Ends With You faction is
Last, They
here.
were just a bunch of junkies dealing drugs. Now they own the Neon District.
They're a lot more
Whatever they want.
gung-ho in this one than they are in The World Ends With You. Time to beat them up. I think. Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna check. Mono, think. Who has the gun now? I mean, I have an electrical rifle in my arm, so, you know. Zeke, there are like 4 cars. You'll find it easy. So I know who dies. Forget the old little shit. I can't unsee that now, thanks. Yeah, I know. It's just the way that it... I mean, it looks very much like... And to be fair, The World Ends With You came out, like, before this game did, so they probably inspired the Reapers a little bit. I guess there are stunts in this game, by the way, because it says melee finisher there. So that might be the only time we use melee, is to get the melee finisher stunt. I don't think we'll do all the stunts, but that one shouldn't be too hard. Anyway, down I go. Bah! Collateral damage. You gonna hurt anybody else? Or do I have to hurt you? Okay, your friends are hurting me. Let me take care of them first, and then I'll take care of you. You can be kind of inaccurate in this game and still make it work, because electricity jumps from any metal object to anything near them. So it kind of helps a little bit. Makes things a little easier. Let me see if I can find a electrical thing. Hold on. Charge myself back up a little bit. I can probably electrocute this as well at a later point and, you know, headshot things.
More on the way.
Like, zap something like this. This is not electrical. Zap something that is electrical, like this lamppost. And then power myself up with it by healing myself. It makes it a little easy to take things down in this game, sure, but some things can be pretty dang difficult to kill, so just keep that in mind. It might come in handy. Or you can be just inaccurate as hell like I am and still get by just fine. To be fair, I did just get done with keyboard and mouse games, like shooters with the keyboard and mouse, and now I'm going back to... I really didn't think this one through, because again, I'm going back to playing with a shooter, quote-unquote, with a stick rather than a keyboard and mouse, so...
Enough to feed the 3 of us for weeks, maybe longer. Bet if I fry a couple people in the crowd, the rest will run away.
Ah, a moral quandary.
Hours, but some of these guys might starve.
Karma moment. Let the pedestrians take the food or fry a few of them and get rid of them. Karmic decisions in this game determine whether you receive hero karma or infamous karma. And, yeah, depending on which one you take more of, you end up with different powers. Hey, Amarella, how you doing? Didn't see you come in. Welcome back. Are you letting us vote on good or evil choices, or have you already decided the path? Honestly, I haven't decided yet, honestly. Do we want to vote on the choices here? Because, I mean, I know what Lifeblood's going to vote for every single time. But, if we want to vote for it, I'll let people vote for it in the chat. I'm okay with that, as long as there's enough people around to do it. I'll make the decision if there's not enough people voting for it, so... Something that will break Infamous 1 sideways, which is what you just did. Doesn't need to be electrical, just metal, so they kind of had to nerf that in the sequel. They did nerf it in the sequel, yes. You had to kind of stick a little closer to all the actual electrical supply stations to charge them up. You vote, we just do a vote on the overall path. I don't choose evil all the time. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm kind of putting you into the one thing there. Voting on individual ones would kind of kneecap you. Don't like hurting civilians, so, okay. In terms of the overall, I kind of know where I want the overall to go. I'd be okay with the idea of people choosing specific decisions, but I know where I want the first game to go overall. I have an arc planned for the character, you see. So, in terms of the overall, I guess it might be better if I make the decision then, because then we don't have to wait around for me to decide, have everybody decide each time. So, you know. Abstain because you're a coward and tried to 100% this and the sequel. These are tough to 100%. I've almost 100%ed the sequel, so, you know. That's fair. Okay, so I will make the decisions. So getting shards was a nightmare in this game. There is a lot of shards, yeah. It's a lot easier to do it later when you have access to the parkour power that lets you slide on electrical lines, cable lines, basically. But in the early game, you don't have that. I'm so glad they gave that to you at the beginning of Infamous 2. It makes parkouring around so much easier. Anyway, for this one, again, we could choose to take the food for ourselves by killing a couple of people, civilians at that, or we could let them take the food and then everybody gets to eat. And since we're already referencing The World Ends With You, I choose to let everybody eat, because everybody's got to eat, kiddo. So, go ahead, take some food. We'll take our fair share.
I got one open. Let's eat.
And everybody will eat. Good action. Good acts enhance your good reputation, and that will get you access to powers that you only have when you are heroic. In this case, we are a guardian now, because our karma shifted to blue. Important, your karmic state is tracked on the curved blue and red meter in the top left corner of the screen. Evil actions, such as hurting pedestrians, that'll probably happen anyway because of collateral damage, give you evil or red karma. Conversely, good actions give you good or blue karma. Your karmic state determines how people react to you. They either fear you or love you. Your available power upgrades, that's the most important part, honestly. But also Cole's appearance. His appearance, his skin, his jacket, a little bit of everything on his character will actually change depending on which karma you have. The more good you have, the more he'll align towards blue. The more evil karma you have, the more he'll align towards red. Sometimes literally, so. I missed a little chat. Let me go back. I'm back to the cell phone where the chat only takes up about 30% of the screen because there's so much shit on the screen that it's hard to do that. Speaking of, you're playing Final Fantasy X for the first time and just won the very first Blitzball match, sending off Waka from Blitzball with a tournament victory. Congrats, Amarella. That is not easy from what I recall. Pretty sure I lost that match pretty narrowly. It was like 2-1 or something, but congrats on that. I'm glad to hear it. The radar was just as good of a change. That's true. Way back when you started to do a run where you start on one side and swap to the other mid-game. Too much effort, so you didn't do it. That was a lot of effort to do that, yeah. You still have the backpack from this game's collector's edition. Nice. You got 2 goals in like the first minute somehow. Yeah, the backpack was cool. I remember the backpack in this when they released the collector's edition. It was this fancy, if I remember, it was this fancy canvas bag, if I remember right, just like the one that Cole has in the game. So I imagine it's pretty sturdy. It probably held up to stuff pretty good. And then just played keep away. Yeah, and you know that probably would work out pretty good, because if you get those 2 goals and then you just play keep away, that would work pretty good. So that match is hard. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's a nice solid bag. Good to hear. All right, let's keep going.
Hey, Trish.
Oh, I'm so glad you got the food down. These poor people are starving.
Well, they aren't starving anymore.
Someone had to help them.
Those idiots dropped us canned prunes. Now who the hell want to eat this crap?
I guess these people, because they've had nothing at all.
Hey, Cole! You're up on the big screen.
Oh, fun. So the consequences of my actions would have happened immediately if I had fried these people. Terrorist? Wait a minute. Why is he calling me a terrorist for feeding the people?
Called a terrorist.
I've been called an errorist.
From that day is going to work.
The T
Running for
was
my
absent
life.
in that game.
That video, though. How'd I get that package?
Oh, that's why he's doing it. Yeah, so in case it wasn't clear, the reason why Cole was at the center of Ground Zero is because he was a package courier, probably for Day Next, before all this happened.
No emotion, nothing, just walked away.
And then he delivered a bomb to someone, and it blew up prematurely.
It was gonna get ugly.
Don't you hate when that
Zeke
happens?
was giving me weird looks. You and I
Yeah.
made quick plans to meet up at Stampton Bridge. Try to get out of town.
Maybe we should do that, because these people are turning on me, even though I just fed them.
Friends.
They're talking about the initial boom. That one isn't about your recent good deed. Yes, that is true. So there you go. First glimpse mission complete. 500 experience. Your actions have made you more heroic. We didn't do any stunts. I'm hopping. Off we go. Zeke, where's the next location? Point me to it as I run past this taxi cab.
This is no way to be a hero.
Thanks. I'll take that under consideration. I'm gonna start Spider-Manning up these buildings, actually. It's pointing me towards it, unless that's just Karmic North right there, which is possible. I'm not trying to get shot while you're at it. I'm trying to get out of the city, actually. There we go.
I'm almost to the bridge. Since everyone here hates your guts, we gotta get out of town.
No kidding.
Like.
I'll meet you there. And Zeke, thanks for watching my back.
Sure, man. I ain't about to do anything that might piss you off.
Oh, good. So that's the kind of relationship that we have. Fun. Even Zeke is afraid of me. Okay, there's the next mission marker. I was going to go on the railroad tracks, but I'm forgetting still I don't have the power that lets me slide along the railroad tracks like some sort of metro train, so... Unfortunate, but we'll get that power. I don't remember how far into the game we get it, but, you know. You can kind of just mash the X button to get up buildings, so it... Initially, the parkour in this game is... it's okay, but it's not great. It could be better. You know. Do I have a map or something? I can watch movies, so it's just the mini-map. That's fine. I'm trying to stay off of the ground floor, though, because down there's people that want to shoot at me for being me, so... Get off my cloud. No? Don't want to get off my cloud? Alright, then. Then you can get zapped just like your friends are about to. There we go. Where's the other guy? I saw the other shot. He's over there. He's over here. See, I kind of like the shockwave somewhat because I don't have to be accurate with it, you know what I mean? It makes it a little easier. Oh, I got a stunt out of that. Cool. That'll work. Yeah, I like the shockwave somewhat because you don't have to be as accurate with it. You can just kind of... Oh, wow, that didn't hit. All right, then. You can kind of just blast, you know. I'm going in the wrong direction. I'm doing too much GTA in this inFamous. Hold on. I guess we're going to ground floor here. Down I go. I probably could have done a thunder drop or something, but, you know. Excuse me, pardon me. Looks like the bridge might be over here, so... I forget, I think there's a way to bring up a map, but I don't recall. So... No, we're almost there, I can see it now. You did feed them, but you're also the reason that they need food. That is true. Yeah, so that would kind of color their opinions a little bit, wouldn't it? That is clearly a Sly Cooper animation. They did recycle a little bit of Sly Cooper animations in this game. Like, you can see that it's a logical jump up from what they did in Sly Cooper, but by the time they got to, like, Sly 3, like, the mouth animations, especially in this game, remind me heavily of Sly Cooper, very much. And I mean, it makes sense. It's the same studio, so they're using the same assets, just, you know, balanced up a little bit, so... The CE bag was a nice canvas bag. That's the orange one that he gets from being good with a Sly Cooper sticker. A Sly Cooper patch is more accurate. That's awesome. I think that would be a really cool collector's item to just have, you know. KH2 reaction time, spam triangle. For now, there's not much else we can do other than spam X to get up buildings. Eventually, things will get a lot more kinetic in motion, but for now, we're mostly just running on the streets or on buildings. That was very much so. Batman doesn't kill people moment, zapping him off the roof and getting heroic points for the takedown. Yes, I didn't kill him. The medical bills from him breaking his back from hitting the sidewalk will kill him. Kiryu never killed anyone, but the hospital bills sure as hell did. Something like that. Alright, here's the mission up here. There's... Excuse me, pardon me. Mr. Watchdogs. Okay, found it. The escape. I wish there was a Sly 4. Wasn't there a Sly 4 on the PS4, or does that one not count because it's not as good? I don't remember. I don't think I ever played it. So.
We're getting out of here, one way or another. Follow my lead.
But what is my lead? Let's find out. we can make a decision here. Once we get up there. Ah, picketers.
Gonna have to get past those riot cops if we want out of here. If I fry a couple of the guards from inside the crowd, but I can trigger a riot. Help keep the heat off Zeke and me. Of course, that means a lot of innocent people will get the hell kicked out of them.
Police brutality? Attack the police on your own or fire at them from inside the crowd and start a riot. Well, I know we just fed the people, but what if I incite the people by exciting the guards? I know it's an evil action. It's okay. We'll figure this out. I have shifted all the way down to thug from that. Fun. That took the heat off of us, so now where do we go? Up ahead? Probably. Okay, so these people, while they're busy being distracting... Let's see if I can zap this into doing something. Sir? Sir? You're gonna need to give me a moment. I think I need to fry the other... Oh, no, there's not another side.
Oh, I'm truly sorry.
So, is it just this that I zap? This looks like something I can zap. And I can't pull the electricity off of it. Maybe I need to go down. Devices with red blinking LEDs can be charged. Yes, that's what I thought I was doing just now. There we go. Now it's working. Maybe I wasn't shooting the right spot. Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say, I think circle is cover, so... Also, you don't peek your head out when you pop out, until you pop out of cover by shooting. This is something that Uncharted probably should have done. But it didn't, so, you know, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Another good thing that you can do in cover is you can hang on objects like this and then shoot from the objects. What are you doing, sir? Maybe I can zap this from behind. Okay, hang on. Maybe I can go around it. Okay, that's another machine gun. That's about to hurt me. So, let's, okay, so R3 is switch shoulders. Got it. Can I, like, zap the thing behind the guy and then do something with that? Doesn't look like it. Oh, okay, hang on. Yeah, I just can't see him from here, so maybe if I do one of those. There we go. Thank you to whomever decided that they wanted to, you know, do that. Your contributions to society will be appreciated if I don't die in the process of doing this. I don't have a point of recharge. I do. It's this metal thing behind me, but there we go. All right. No, you need blue electricity, you asshole. You don't need blue electricity. It's nice to have, but you don't need it. Okay, maybe you have to be a little more precise than I initially made it seem like. You know what? There's a machine gun back there. Let me just go like this and just... Now we're okay. So, machine gun man over there. Okay, I guess I'm going in the center. I'll take this, thank you. Now. This is some great cover, actually, right here. So this'll give me plenty of zap, so I can head shock people. There. Rioters with me! Should I kick this guy while he's down? Okay. Well, I've murdered a couple of people, so I suppose I've karmically shifted now. Oh well. I'm gonna have to hear about it from Trish later, but hey, if it means that it makes my job a little easier, it might be worth it. This is okay. Good. Yeah, and you can even recharge yourself by holding onto something like that, so. Can I, like, corner snipe you? Like, this is Mass Effect 3 or something? Probably. Okay. Machine gun decided to make my job harder. That's okay. Gotcha. Okay, double machine guns. Hello, sir. You gonna help me out with this? Oh, you're gonna move forward? I don't know if that's such a good idea. Hold on. Okay, I can't do it from here. That's fine. They're trying to hit me. Is it working? Yeah, I guess a little bit. Alright, here we go. Let me zap the thing next to you. How about that? There we go. Okay, well, I was gonna do a drop. I guess that works. Now, which one of you is a policeman? I'm getting a lot of collateral damage here. Okay, over here. Excuse me, pardon me. See, the problem also with melee is that they have a tendency to run away, which, you know, doesn't exactly help out. Oh, indiscriminate, huh? Well, that seems not very sportsmanlike of you. Oh my god. Let's see what we got here. We have this guy. Okay, well, never mind then. I'll go this way, where he can't hit me. I just killed a person. I was trying to kill this guy. There. Hold the phone. There. Now, let me slide on over. Yeah, sir. Not what I wanted. Let me see if I can, like, mail slot him or something. I've done this to fools of Mass Effect 3, so I imagine it'll work here. There, got him. Now, excuse me, folks, I need to recharge my batteries a little bit. Just make sure I'm at full health real quick, and then we'll power this bad boy up.
Head for the quarantine station. It's our ticket out of here.
Good, that's where we need to go. We gotta get out of here. Or firing line. So this was just doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Into a wall of razor wire machine guns.
Well, I guess it didn't matter if I was good or evil here.
The gate to the decontamination unit and fell headlong into the harbor.
Oh, bye, Zeke.
I knew I could.
That's probably all the electricity coursing through your muscles.
Greeted by name.
How?
FBI agent Moya had seen the footage of me at Ground Zero and came here to wait, figuring
You
I'd try to
expected
escape,
me to get
knowing
here?
I'd have
Oh,
powers.
yeah, I guess I would try to escape.
She explained that before the blast, her husband John had been assigned to infiltrate the First Sons, a shadowy group working on a project they called the Ray Sphere.
There are
A device
Freemasons in this
to
world?
drain the
Really?
electric energy from a group of people and concentrate it into an individual.
Ah,
She'd
that's
lost contact
some
with
shit.
John in the blast. Despite all her connections, Moya was losing hope.
So what do you want
She
me to
found
do about it?
Somehow believing I could be trusted, ready to make me an offer. I go back to the city, find John in the Ray Sphere, and she'll get me out of the quarantine and clear my name.
Only me, not my friends, just
Crazy.
me.
Suddenly I'm a human light socket, so maybe I should cut her some slack.
Because of the riot topside, this is the only way back into the city. Given the state of our new partnership, I've taken the liberty of cloning your phone's frequency.
Well, that was
I've got a lock on
awfully
your GPS
interesting
right
of you to be able to do that
Every
quickly.
word you say.
Uh-huh.
That's super.
Are you trying to scare me, Moya? Or are you trying to say, no, there's lots of government oversight here, so if you do anything stupid, I'm going to have to call the whole operation off, probably. I mean, I've already done something stupid, to be fair. I already incited a riot from inside of the crowd of people, so... you know, that probably won't pan out on my personal criminal record. Oh, well. Alright, whole bunch of stuff. I see chat. Hold on a moment. Let me fry the stuff here real quick, and then I'll go back to chat. See if I can do long-range snipes. There we go. I mean, I should probably do it when it lights up. That probably makes it easier. You found the bag, and you remember why I don't use it much? It's just one big internal pocket. Oh my god. No real sorting stuff or anything like that to help hold things in place. Everything just rattles about. So it's like a tennis bag then, basically. There's no pockets or anything. Excuse me. Oh, it's from 2's Collector's Edition, not the first games? That makes sense. I don't know if they had a Collector's Edition for 1, because, I mean, it was an original IP, so maybe they didn't, like, know if it was going to sell as well. With 2, I could see it, though, because, like, you know, it sold, like, the first one sold pretty well, and they were making a sequel because they made all their money back and then some, so I could see it. Again, water is your enemy. If we fall into the river there, it's not really going to work out for us. I was about to say the Potomac, but that's not right. That's the last game I played. Actually, it's not even the last game I played. That's the Capital Wasteland. I don't know why I remembered the Potomac, but, you know. If we fall into the bay, that's the point. So, how good the Reapers are here. I have a game for you. How many volts of electricity can you take in your bodies before you die? Sounds like a great game, doesn't it? I made it up myself. Ooh, that'll work. Enviro takedown. We have no path forward, so... Well, I guess it's something. Eh. The jumps are context sensitive, so the distance that Cole jumps is sometimes farther than normal. Farther than usual because he's sticking to something. Again, this was the era of like Uncharted and, you know, all the other cover shooters and stuff, so they added in that context-sensitive jumping to make things a little easier. I didn't need all that electricity, but I'll take it. Here's the main collectible of the game, blast shards. Highly charged pieces of earth that were scattered when the ray sphere detonated. Collect them to earn battery cores, which increase your ability to store electricity. So our electrical meter is up on the top there, and when we use stuff like shockwave, it will deplete. If you find blast shards, you get a little bit of experience, and you also can collect a certain number of them to get a new charge on your charge meter. So that's the plan. I think I need to go this way anyway because there's, yeah, okay. Ugh, dirty water. Let's just wait for that. I don't actually know that it's water. It just looks like dirty air to me. Also dying from it, so, you know, not good. Okay. Can I, like, zap something to give myself not bad? Okay, never mind. It's going away.
What's going on down there?
I also have a health factor, apparently. A regenerative health factor.
Interesting. I'll see what I can find out. You worry about getting back into the city.
Yes, that was the plan all along, Moya, is get back to the city so I can look for, your husband. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go look for my friends and just go off gallivanting and doing other things. I'm going to go look for your husband. Absolutely. Can I, like, hang on. I mean, I know I can zap this, but can I, like, okay, I can't charge myself up on it yet. I have to be closer before I can do it, so that's cool. Okay, hold on. Get that down, Yep, Reapers. Reapers game. Zap them in the crotch. 2-1, apparently. Ooh, the sensitivity is a little high. I know I just turned it up, but it's because it was too low on faster, so.
Don't forget who's holding your leash, Cole. You find John and the ray sphere, and I get you out of there. No questions asked. But you double-cross me or do something stupid, and I will throw you into a hole so deep that you won't even know which way is up. Got it?
Sure.
I got it.
They give me superpowers, and immediately they're like government oversight, red tape everywhere. Fantastic. Okay, not where I wanted to go. Dead. Yeah, you disintegrate when you hit the water, so that's great. Thankfully, the checkpoints in this game are pretty generous, actually, so that should make things a little easier for us anyway. What will Trish say about my wanton rioting? How did you get out, man? Your actions have made you more evil.
Yeah, nice work on that gate, wrecking ball.
Hell, live through the fall, no problem.
I'm surprised you didn't, like, get a concussion or something when you hit the grate on your way into the water.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Hey, take it easy, Lightning Rod. So, how the hell'd you live through that, man? Bullets flying everywhere, all over the place? Figured you were a goner.
And I don't have the shield that you get for being a good man. A good guy. I don't know if he's a good man. We'd have to ask Trish. Abraham Lincoln quote, "Any man can handle adversity. If you truly want to test a man's character, give him power." Don't you love it when they quote people like that?
Oh, I knew it!
In these games, they're like, hey, so here's a famous quote that's important to our story.
The secret organization, the Ray Sphere. Damn, it all makes sense now.
What were you...
You're gonna hurt yourself.
That Ray Sphere must dish out
How many
powers
conspiracy
to
shows have you been watching, Zeke?
You gotta bring it back here.
Sure, I could use a sidekick.
Yeah, just turn him into another electrical man.
Zeke Jedediah Dunbar is his own man.
With his own gun.
Jedediah?
Yes, it is. After my grandfather. Strong man for a man his size.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where Zeke comes from, but...
Zeke, where is this
I
going?
need to take a nap and a bath. I got things to do.
Like what, Cole? What things do we have to do? Let's find out. We have blast shards to collect, so I'm gonna go do that. Okay. Dropping!
The coordinates have been uploaded
Blowing
to
things
your
up.
phone. Give me a call when you're in position.
Okay. Important, you receive experience, XP, for completing missions, performing stunts, and engaging in combat. So you can then use the XP to upgrade your powers. Some power upgrades require you to fulfill additional requirements, such as completing side missions or achieving an elevated karmic state. Let's see what we've got. Literally went to the bathroom, made tea. When the fuck did you swap moralities? Oh, I incited a riot from inside of a crowd, and it caused me to turn into a bad guy. So that's fun. Anyway, I can get a power for Mr. Lightning Bolt. To fire a Lightning Bolt, hold L1 and press R1 to fire. All upgrades increase the strength of the Lightning Bolt. We have 1206 available. We can get extra power for Shockwave. I think it's probably best to upgrade this over everything else to start with, just because it's something you use all the time. So, you know. Thunder Drop, we can get some stuff for that too. Reduce damage. Probably also a good one. Melee, yeah, never gonna upgrade that. Electric Drain, energy fuels your powers, such as light poles or baths. Infamous or hero or booths rather, not baths. Bath is bad. Booth is good. Energy fuels your powers. That's fair. I might get Electric Drain. I might just get reduced damage and Lightning Bolt for now. I think, honestly, because those are the ones that are probably the most likely to be useful out of all of them. The other ones are somewhat situational, and then there's Melee, which is just awful in this game. We'll get there, but yeah, I'll get that for now. All right, now I just need to figure out how to get up this building, and it looks like there's a very conveniently placed... Oh, okay, there's people shooting at me. Maybe I can get into cover and get out of their way. Where are these people that are shooting at me? Let's see. Not those people, don't think, anyway. I saw a blast shard. Let's go grab it. I think, yeah, if you pulse with L3, so get ready to be pulsing a lot in this game. If you pulse with L3, the mini-map will show you where the closest located blast shards are. So that will make it a little easier for you to hunt. You'll also be getting shot at while you're at it, so have fun with that. But, you know, we'll figure it out. Alright, so there's like a bunch on this roof, so let's go grab a few of them. It's not on the roof, it's down here. At first, there's going to be quite a few of them, but eventually we'll get a whole bunch in an area, and then we won't have to worry about grabbing them as much, so... Okay. There's one. You know, maybe here's what I think I might do, is... okay, hang on, this one's down here. So let me go grab this. There we go. I might go ahead and get a new battery core, and then we'll do a mission, and then a new battery core, and then a mission. I think that'll keep the shard hunting balanced enough to where I'm not, like, taking way too long in between missions to, like, go hunting for stuff, you know? So, I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go look for, like, one more blast shard in this case, which happens to be on the other side of this building. That'll get us an extra core, and then after that, we'll go do a mission, and then we'll go get more cores, we'll go do a mission. And I feel like if we do that, we'll kind of achieve like a nice even loop where I'm not doing too much hunting, but at the same time I'm not like, you know, strapped for charge all the time. So, there we go. And that will increase our battery core, so that'll pulse us up to that. Cool. The way that I used to do it when I played this game is I used to always hunt for every core in the areas that I was going to. Kind of like, I forget if this is the game where you can like free certain sections of the city or not, but like, or if I'm just thinking of Saints Row, but basically you'd find all the ones in that area, and then you go to the next area, find all the ones in that area, go to the next one. But it's not necessary, I suppose. I was still in cover for a second there. Can I hit you? Yeah. No, don't think so. Yeah, my electricity doesn't go far enough. Alright, that's cool. You remember the demo for this game? It was timed, but they gave you an hour. What you meant to say was at least... At first there will be a lot, then you will have 24 left, and you'll never find the ones you missed. Yeah, and I mean, that's fair, yeah. It does take a little while, doesn't it, to find all of them, because you end up missing some. It'd be nice if there was like a full map that you could look at them from later.
So what am I looking for?
Not really sure. Probably a transmitter of some type. Call me when you get over there.
Okay, transmitter, got it. Can I find blast cores mid-mission? I'm not really sure, to be honest, so I guess I'll... If I see them, I'll try, but if I don't, then I won't. There's got to be a way up here. Okay, there we go. Just had to find the... Ah, a vertical section. I like vertical sections, because vertical sections will make it a lot easier.
Looks like a portable audio drive is attached
To
to
get
the
up these
satellite
things.
dish.
See if you can listen to it with your phone.
Okay. Should I zap it to open it, or do I just collect that drop? Got it. Fair enough. Just slot it into the SIM card slot, you know?
Sounds like a bunch of garbage.
It's an encrypted message, but I can't break it. Look around and see if you can find another one.
I mean, I found a Reaper, for what that's worth. So yeah, you'll be pulsing a lot, basically. The gray indicator around the edge of the minimap shows the direction of the nearest dead drop. Okay, so the dead drop is over in this direction. Got it. I also have to get across the street to get to it, so I guess, you know, we'll go down here, actually. I might be able to get enough to get there. Ah, there is a blast shard right here. Okay, cool. And let's grab this while we're here. Or not. There we go. Oh, I need 14 for the next one. Okay, well, that's a little more than I thought. I thought it was going to be like, you know, +1 per thing. Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Something like that. Did I see another one? No, it's over. No, that's just a screen. Never mind. Yeah, I thought it was going to be, you know, just like a steady climb, but apparently not. I forget how many are actually in the game, though. I want to say there's like 200 something, but I could be wrong. So, oh, okay. There you go. You'd think I'd be used to the verticality of fighting in this game, considering I just played Fallout 4, but I guess not. Let's see. Dead drop that way. That's why I was coming over here. I wanted to get on this, so I can get across the street. There's a lot of blue signs in the city, too, and that kind of messes with me a little bit, because the blast shards are also blue. So sometimes it messes me up, because it makes me think, oh, okay, there's actually a blast shard over there, but there's not. It's just, you know, it's just a billboard or a sign. All right, I saw some shooting. Where did the shooting come from? Over here? Ah, over there. It used to be a lot better at just absolutely mashing the button, destroying these people, but it becomes harder the older you get. Let me just take a little bit of that. Dead drop this way, actually. Gonna hit the ground, not gonna hit the ground, never mind. Yeah, it's up here somewhere. Shouldn't be too far away, it doesn't look like, so. 220 or 240 or something like that. Yeah, it's like in the 200s or something. We'll probably get at least half of them. I'll probably get more than that, honestly, but we'll see. Gotta be close. I feel like I'm treasure hunting in a Sonic Adventure game or something all of a sudden. Probably over there. And there's a blast shard up there, so we'll head up that way too. And get shot at while we're at it. Hi there. You're pretty good at the whole dodging thing, considering you can't see where my hands are going. It's okay, though. Let's see. Might be under fire, but yes. SIM card slots are dead, and you hate it. Yeah, they don't really see as much use as they do in this game, that's for sure. Oh, I got 2 stunt finishers somewhere here. Cool. Reminds you of an Endwalker moment. Is that an ether current? Oh, it's just a wind spray. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. Okay, it's really close now, because once it's like pulsing in the middle of your map like that, that means you're like right on top of it, basically, so. The unfortunate part is that sometimes the parkour in this game just amounts to mash X twice and see what you can like smush your face up against. Sometimes you'll get massive air out of it as well for no discernible reason. Maybe here? Yeah, that's a grabbable ledge. Okay. Ah! Got him on the way down. Flying head shock. That's probably a lot harder to do than I made it just look like, so that should make it easier for me to not have to worry about it later. Okay. So it's over here? It's over here. I can hear it. Maybe it's up here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, dead drop time. Maybe by collecting a few of these, we'll find like a blast shard cache or something.
You hear that? Same thing as before.
I'm running the signals through a decryption program on this end. I've almost cracked it, but I need another sample. Look around for more of those files.
Okay. I will see what I can find. It's back in this direction, probably directly inside of that horde of Reapers that I have no cover from, because all I have is this electrical cable to get me between buildings. All this has done is remind you do actually like sling bags. Now you're looking for one to buy. Sling bags are convenient, aren't they? They have this nice, like, ratio of storage area to comfort on your arm, you know what I mean? Like, they don't take up too much space, but they're also not, like, completely uncomfortable. So, okay, there's the dead drop. And a lot of Reapers. Sure would be nice if I had, like, I don't know, a grenade upgrade or something at this point, but I don't think you get that for a while. So that's unfortunate, but, you know, it happens. You have a shield there, sir? That's cool. I'll work on that later. Bye. I might be able to, like, blow something up behind them and that'll get rid of them. Can I? Okay, I just head shock them and that'll get rid of them. Whoa, ha, hey, ho, ha. I gotta be precise, and again, with a stick, it's not as easy as it looks. I end up killing half his guys just by doing that instead of, you know, doing the rest. Okay, I think I got most of them. I didn't get this guy. Alright, that's fine. You lived your little fall, huh? Well, how about not anymore? Wanted to make sure I'd hit so I could zap the hell out of him in the process. Oh, I'm getting shot at from somewhere else. Where are you at up there? Bye! Oh, right behind the porta potty. It's a good place for it, I suppose. Easy to find. Buy something in a couple of paychecks, need games, and you hope you can get some beauty stuff.
Give me a second.
Yeah, Ganado upgrade,
All
imagine
right.
that.
That should
That'd
do
be
it.
nice.
I'm uploading a decrypting algorithm into your phone. It should let you listen to the messages.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I don't know how you managed that one, but...
Detonating the ray sphere. Damn thing took out 5 or 6 square blocks, killed God knows how many. Found the ray sphere in the blast crater next to some kid. Don't know if he was dead or not, didn't have time to check. I'm gonna try and hole up somewhere. If anyone is even listening to these things, I need immediate extraction. Please, you've got to get me out of here before Kessler finds me.
Do you understand any of that?
I don't believe it. That's John. He must have used dead drops to communicate with his handlers.
English?
It means there are probably more of those scattered around the city. You should try and find as many as you can. They might tell us where he took the ray sphere.
Find John in the ray sphere, and I'm out, right?
I know the deal, Cole.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I just want to confirm so you're not just using me. You can play back dead drops in the start menu. But there's the mission, finished. Mission complete, your karma is unchanged. No karmic decisions in that one, but there you go. And there are 32 dead drops to collect, along with the 200-ish blast shards that there are available. It will pulse like this when you are getting closer. I'm getting shot at from all directions, as usual, because these people don't know when to stop. Hold on. I was gonna say maybe I can be more accurate in. Hang on, sir. I've got a few Reapers on my tail first. That's not metal. There we go. Now, from cover, please. Bye. I don't know, I just kind of like watching them fall off of buildings. Maybe that just says something about me, but I just kind of like watching them fall off of buildings. It's just kind of... It adds to some morbidity, I suppose. just watching them like ragdoll and fall off. Okay, so we've got something close. That's just a power source. Down here? Yeah, down here. Okay. So I'll probably look for them if they're in the area, but like the dead drops and stuff, but, you know. I can't guarantee I'll get all of them.
Don't know how long I sat strapped to that chair. At least a couple of hours. Finally, the bag was removed, and this brute of a man stood in front of me. Had to be 7 feet tall and 400 pounds. He told me that he was going to beat me. And if I wanted him to stop, I'd have to do it mentally, with my mind. Then he punched me.
What does that even mean? Oh, hang on. Blast shard. Around here somewhere. Practically on top of it. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, don't go in the water. Just press circle to hang off, and there we go. Nice and easy. So maybe since it's like so many more to get a battery core than I thought it was going to be, maybe we'll just kind of go hunting around on the way to the next location of a mission. You know what I mean? Like, we'll look for dead drops and stuff. No, Cole, hang off the roof. There we go. Like, we'll go looking for stuff on the way to each mission, and if I find them, cool. If I don't, well, I don't. Sorry. Excuse me. I remember this one being kind of tough to get, because I don't think you can just climb up this tree, if I remember right. I think you have to, like, climb up this mausoleum and then, like, jump for it. Kind of funky. Yeah. See what I mean? Funky. Not the easiest thing in the world, but there you go. I can hear something going on. I can't tell if it's a backfiring car or someone's shooting at everyone. Hard to tell sometimes in this city. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a chill game, honestly, when you're in between missions, because you're kind of just wandering around, collect up stuff, find the dead drops, you know, kill a few people while you're at it. Very chill. I don't know how entertaining it is for people, but it's fun for me to just kind of wander between places and wreck people on the way. So. I find it gets more entertaining the better your parkour skills get, though. I'll just say it that way. I think that it gets far more entertaining and engaging if you get better parkour skills. So, oh, this is the dead drop I already got. Okay. Which means this is a guy I've already killed down here before. So. Let's see. Which mission do I want to go to next? I don't know which one's closer, to be honest. I guess I'll just go this way. Because it's pointing me towards a dead drop, so I will go this way so that we get to it faster. I'm being shot at again. That's another thing that kind of... it's more about the first one, honestly. Like, I think if I remember right, in the second one, they kind of have, like, sections of the city where you'll see a lot of enemies, and then sections where it's kind of just free roam. In the first one, that doesn't really seem to happen because the Reapers and all those guys just seem to be everywhere in the city, at least in the sections that you're in, you know, end up in. So sometimes it can be a little bit annoying to just have to, like, be like, no, I'm just trying to parkour, man, and they just sort of keep trying to shoot at you. You can get away from them pretty easily, but, you know. Alright, there we go. I saw a dead drop. Yeah, I moved too far away from it, so let's go the other way. And end up getting back to it, I think. Okay. Do I need to recharge? No, I don't. Okay. Dead drop this way. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how entertaining this is going to be for everybody, but for me, it gets more entertaining the further I go. So, there's a mission right over there, and there's a dead drop not too far from here, so... it's over here. Also, there's a blast shard over here, and some people trying to shoot at me from the tops there. That's cool. Can I see you from here? Yes, I can. You trying to do a trick shot up there, man? Ah, there we go. This guy's jumpy, I'll tell you what. I think I see a blast shard over there. I need to pay attention to the man in front of me first before I pay attention to the blast shard, though. As I say, I think he lived, but he did not. I got distracted from the blast shard that I saw. It's over there, but there's blast shards over here, too. So I guess I'll go grab these while I'm here. Because this one I can just see, so, you know, a little easier to grab. And then there's this one. But yeah, sometimes I just kind of meander in this game. I don't really think about it. I just sort of wander into, okay, well, here's another spot with a blast shard, so... there we go. Don't be afraid to drop off of ledges, by the way, in order to grab blast shards. Sometimes it's easier to do that than it is to try to, like, jump up to them. Why are they wasting ammo on this shit? There you go. Oh, hang on, I missed a little bit more chat. Hold on. Found one you want, but it's also sold out in the color that you want. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hopefully they get more of it back soon. That phone does some wonders. Like, it has a decryption program on it now. Yeah, I don't know how she managed to put that on it without touching it. Maybe she did it before I left the compound over by that wall of machine guns. I don't know. Yeah, Kiryu never killed anyone, but the medical bills did. I mean, he bounced off that car hood. He was probably dead. Speaking of, the next Like a Dragon Gaiden trailer dropped for Kiryu's next solo game. I can't believe Kiryu's getting another game. I thought they finished his story in Yakuza 6. I was all ready to be like, okay, so after Yakuza 6, I can retire from playing Yakuza games because Kiryu's story is over, but apparently... I'm probably still going to do that, but apparently I won't get that lucky. But yeah, the question of why are they wasting ammo on this shit is a good one. They must have a lot of it. I only get like 20 battery cores, you think? So they kind of jacked up the blast core count fast AF, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it could have gone in a more... Maybe less blast cores, but or maybe more blast cores, but then like a smoother progression. I don't know. Like start at 10 or something and then go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so it doesn't feel as much like a jump. Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name. It's a very cool title for Kiryu's next game, though. Gonna assume the game is intense for you to be bad, considering the name of the game and all. I don't know. Hang on, I think I had a stroke reading that. Let me go back and see it. Gonna assume the game intends for you to be bad, considering the name of the game and all. I'm trying to discern the meaning of that sentence, and I'm coming up blank. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that I was talking about the game being chill, and you're saying to the contrary? I don't know. It's a Gaiden game, so a side story game. Okay, so it's not like as necessary to the main plot. Fair enough. Probably could have been more linear since it's like over 20 for half of them, yeah. Kind of to explain what he was doing between 6 and 7. Yeah, that's true. He did show up in 7, didn't he, as like a super boss. Intends for me to be bad. Oh, the game intends... Yeah, okay, that makes more sense than intents. For me to be bad, considering the name of the game and all. You don't have to be infamous. You get evil powers if you are infamous, but you can be good, you can be evil, you can be in between if you want to punish yourself, because you don't get good powers when you are in between. But, you know, the game doesn't really judge, except when it does, because Trish is... well, she's a doctor, so generally speaking, if you kill people, Trish is a little unhappy about it. But other than that, it doesn't judge. Alright, let's go get this blast core while I'm being shot in the face by someone behind me that's not on the mini-map. It's fine, I'll just outrun him. Ah, there we go.
Released from the infirmary.
The evil ending hurts you in illegal ways. Yeah, it does. It does do some bad shit, doesn't it?
My own business. Because the dishes are relatively isolated and secure, I use them for my dead drops.
Okay, there you go. So he's been busy with this Kessler person, and these dishes were used for their little side meats, their side hustles. Is there? Oh god. To say, is there a blast shard in this sign? Yes, and also I got kicked off the sign, so that's fun. Let's see if we can get back up to it. There we go. Slide along. What? Okay. How did you guys find me? I think the trend, though, in a lot of games with choices around the time of Infamous, speaking of whether the game intends for you to be bad or good, I think the trend at the time was that there were games that allowed you to do a lot more wanton destruction. Like GTA almost kind of had a lock on that for a little while, and then other GTA clones started coming out that made it so it wasn't the only kid on the block. And so this game, it sort of follows a little bit in the GTA lineup of things, but also it gives you superpowers because... If I remember right, Crackdown was the first major release around this time that was like, hey, superpowers are cool, right? And I should have increased the damage of Thunder Drop so I could have killed that guy. And so this game was kind of like a sucker punch saying, hey, so, you know, Crackdown was cool, let's make our own superhero game. And then lots of superhero games followed that one from my understanding. Is the blast shard in this rubble, or is it up here? No, it's up here. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Almost made it. There, got it. Now, I've been circling around this mission for a little bit, just collecting on dead drops and blast shards and stuff. So instead of circling around, let's actually head towards it now, and probably fall off a building while we're at it. But you know, it happens. I think there's another. Is that? Oh no, it's not. Okay. It looked like there was another dead drop pulse, but I didn't. I wasn't looking properly. I was trying to divert my attention between the mini map and the actual game world, and that never works out for anybody. So. Man, I thought this mission was closer, but well, I guess it's not that far. But hang on, blast shard. I see a blast shard on the map. I also see a dead drop.
Large-scale relief efforts across Empire City continued as FEMA delivered several tons of food, medicine, and other essential supplies into Archer Square. Officials tell US TV that relief efforts will continue around.
Really? I gotta fall off to grab this thing? Okay, well, it wasn't that much of a fall. To be fair. Okay. To be fair.
To the Berlin airlift, which saved that city from communist aggression.
Oh, good. There's even communism in this game. Fun. What is he hiding behind? Is he hiding behind the water tower? He's giving himself perfect cover? Like this is XCOM or something? Yeah, the nice thing about the regular old lightning bolt power that kind of makes it like a first order strategy to some degree is that it doesn't cost anything to shoot the lightning bolt power. You just do it no matter what. So it just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's a little too strong because it's quick. It costs nothing. It deals good damage. It does a lot. That's the point. A lot more than it should do for how cost effective it is. Okay, still getting shot at. From where? Over there? Yeah, over there. Really? I can hit you from here? Man, my lightning goes pretty far if I can aim it properly. There we go. Almost got him. There we go. Got him on the turnaround. Apparently turnabout is fair play because I just turned about his entire internal organ system by zapping him to death. Alright. Jump up. Aha! Okay, so we got a couple more blast shards in the area. We got a dead drop. And I'll go grab both of them before we get too far here. Let's see. The blast shard below me? No, it's got to be above me. Seriously, man? Let a man hunt for blast shards in peace. There's still more of them. There it is. Alright, where's this one shooting from? Over there. I don't think I can hit him from here. I think I'm covered too much. This one I can hit, though. There we go. Okay, there's the dead drop. Let me take care of the man shooting at me first, and then I'll grab that. Say, go on, get off my roof, but I can see you a little better because you're lighting up with red in that green. What the hell is that person doing? Well, whatever. Anyway. Dead drop right here, blast shards, blast shard, and then we're done. Next part.
For the first 30 minutes or so of the beating, he focused on my midsection, hitting me square on the ribs. I tried to play along, squinted my eyes and gave him looks, trying to make it look like I was really doing something with my mind, but just made him laugh. After landing 3 straight blows to my head, he bent over and told me to focus, to shape my thoughts and make them real. And if I couldn't do it, he was going to beat me to death.
Well, how does he expect you to do that? I feel like this isn't going to work out for anybody involved, especially him, because he's just going to kill the person that he's expecting to be able to move things with his mind. What kind of weird, funky experiments were they doing to this poor guy? Let's see here. Yeah, they do have pretty good aim. The enemies in this game actually are pretty good with their guns. They can shoot pretty well considering they're automatic and they jump kick like a mule. So, excuse me. That guy just kind of walked off the roof. He sure did. He shows up in 7, and it's like, how is he here? Why? Okay, so Like a Dragon Gaiden is probably going to specifically go through that period. Okay, there you go. You're chicken shit. You can't go evil. That's why I like the medic from TF2. He comes from a time when the Hippocratic Oath was more of a Hippocratic suggestion. Fair enough, yeah. Can you really charge some metal and then heal yourself on that charge? Yes. Any metal in this game, you can charge it up with your lightning powers. It costs nothing. And then heal yourself off of that charge. So as long as you have metal cover, you can just zap it and then heal yourself with it, which kind of... It defeats the purpose of the difficulty slider in this game, if I'm honest with you, because if you make the difficulty harder, instead of making the enemies harder, all you're doing is increasing the amount of time you're going to spend behind metal cover zapping it to heal yourself, so... That's why I haven't touched the difficulty slider. Is it really evil if you let them fall off of buildings? Depends on how you feel about their medical bills. Need to watch a speedrun of inFamous 2, see how people decided what is optimal. These people have decent to good aim, yes, I mentioned that. Heroic Cole is optimal. Yeah, I think Heroic Cole in inFamous 2 gets like a better parkour power than Evil Cole. So that's probably why. At least they don't let the people starve, for the most part. They realize that mistake in the sequel, it's okay. I think they actually do go back and forth, because in some places evil is faster. That also makes sense, yeah, because then it's like, okay, well, which one is the easier option, or the quicker option, or the more optimal option? Counterpoint, it's electricity, yes. Also true. Thankfully, all electricity heals me. It's just water destroys that, because electricity just bzzz, I disintegrate. You still love the trend of Japanese devs keeping Gaiden in the translated titles, because it sounds better. There you go. It's cool. It makes sense. And I mean, it makes sense too, because Gaidens are often side stories, so I think that's literally what it means. If he doesn't move shit with his mind, he is a dud or useless. I suppose, yeah, he would be to them, since they want someone who can move things with their mind. They wanted to check to make sure he was a bang baby. Oh wait, that's Static Shock. Yeah, no, that's a different Electrical Man story. Evil is probably more damage. How do you even live through these shots? How do they live through getting all this electricity pulsed through their bodies? That is a good question. I see the other dead drop. It's behind me. The mission's right here. So let me just collect this blast shard, and then we'll move along. Oh, and it's right here, too. Nice. 17 more. So it didn't jump up that much this time. Medical emergency.
I just got a call from an EMT in your area. The Reapers have overrun his makeshift medical clinic, and he needs your help.
I can't solve all the world's problems, Moya.
Maybe not. But if you help him, he might return the favor.
Uh-huh. As in, keep me from dying? To start the mission, find the marked emergency worker. Alright then. Sure. That is what we will go do. I think I see a blast shard over here by the emergency medical worker. There's also one right here. So we're gonna go grab it, because I have no sense of self-control with these things. I just have to get them. Must collect all the collectibles. Sorry, I'll stop now. I won't stop collecting blast shards, but I will stop with the voice. Oh good, I have a dodge roll too. I think it's pretty much completely useless though, if I remember right. It doesn't like give you iframes or anything. So that's unfortunate. Collect that with my face, absolutely. Oh, I see the other one from here. Nice. I'm going to the emergency worker. Surely he has enough time to let me collect all this stuff. You know, it'd be fucked as if it was like time sensitive and the mission failed if you didn't get to him in time. That'd be kind of nuts. I mean, it would make sense, honestly, but, you know. It's like people can't wait around for you to do all your shit, Cole. Wonder what's gonna happen when my brother gets here, because he's gonna be like, wait, who are you talking about? Like every other minute. Oh good, that bridge that I started a riot at. Okay. That's good. I got enough of these cores for now. Let's go down the street to this worker. He's at this yellow point. Oh, no, hang on, never mind. I didn't get enough of them. There's one right here. Hold on, sir. I'm on my way. I just need to grab this first. Okay, now I can go. Yeah. Medical emergency.
Reapers keep attacking the clinic I have down the street.
You have a how do you help these people with one eye? Isn't that kind of counterintuitive to being a doctor? Oh, good. Shotgun man. Sir, I don't know what you think you're going to do with that shotgun, but it's not going to be anything good. I'll tell you that much. Oh, here they come. Wave shooter. Speaking of which, might as well use that power. I've got it. Defeat all the Reapers around the clinic. Okay. Where's the other ones? Ah, they're there. See if I can flank them by going up this way. Maybe. Maybe thunder drop them. That would probably work pretty good. Any blast shards around here while I'm at it? Yes, but I can get it after this is done, after I kill them. So. Hello, boys! I was gonna say, want to see me do it again? There's the map. This is what I was thinking of before. Territory taken, enemies will not return. So this is why you want to do the side missions in this game. Medical clinic unlocked. If you're severely wounded in this area, you will recover at this clinic. So doing side missions actually makes huge, tangible results for you in this game, because the map, which might actually be select now that I think about it. Yeah, it is select. The map changes, and the enemies don't return. They don't respawn in the area when you kill them if you do side missions. So it makes collecting blast shards a lot easier. So there you go. Does that mean I'm going to do all of them? Well, there's kind of a lot of area to cover here, but I'll see what I can do. The game isn't that long, even if you do all the missions. So, you know, we'll see.
Other people around there who need help too. Keep an eye out for them.
Okay. My actions have made me slightly more evil by helping a medical clinic? That seems a little counterintuitive. Hang on. How do you fucking have self-control when it comes to blast shards? That's a good question. You just have to find a cutoff point and say, that's it, I'm done. I'm not collecting anything else. So... The color you want will be back in supply mid-June. Sweet, that's not too much time to wait. Yeah, I'm patient. I'm not. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, the patience of a sage sometimes. Yeah, I understand the need. So hopefully it gets in soon enough for you. Shotgun Man, the angrier cousin of the Piano Man. Yeah, he's not singing us a song unless that song is shrapnel. You killed a wounded man. I probably did do that. Yes, that probably is what made me more evil. Static, the OC Soul Power, Black Lightning, Cole McGrath. Why are people with lightning power so cool? They do get a lot of the cool factor attention, don't they? So what does this do for me? People and object caught in the core of the blast get electrified. Thug rank or higher required to use. I wonder if I should spend money on this stuff if Trish is just going to yell at me for being evil. It's because I don't think that I can... Like, I purchased the lightning bolt thing over here. Oh, that's what that did. Sadistic blow. Defeated enemies have a chance of triggering an electric explosion before dying. So you're right, Lifeblood. Evil does do more damage because they can just explode when they die. That's fun. I think the game, like, rewards you for committing to one side or the other, though. Like, it commits you for being good or evil, but not both. So... I kind of figured at the start of this that Cole would probably, like, try to do things that would make Trish happy because it's like she's his girlfriend, but I don't know if that would make him a Sigma male or something. I don't know. I don't know how all that stuff works. Arc Lightning. Release a continuous stream of lightning. Evil Karma on 5 completed evil side missions required to purchase. Okay, so we can't get that yet. What else can we buy? I could wait for reduced damage because that's only another 40 experience. Excuse me. So I think I'll wait for that and grab this blast core while I'm at it, if I can find a point of maneuver up here. There we go. It's right around here somewhere. Gotta be around here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Probably above something that I'm gonna have to, like, yeah, slide onto like that. There we go. Okay. So, next mission. I think I've already found the stuff here, so that's cool. But yeah, as soon as you walk out of that yellow area, that means you're outside of the zone where you're safe. You can't go hunting without getting shot at anymore. So, that's unfortunate, but it happens, I guess. But I mean, I guess it should kind of tell you, like, how long the game is, sort of, if we've already found, like, 25% of the dead drops, and we've already done 2 of the battery cores without really trying too hard. I mean, to be fair, the game is longer because the later you get, the harder it's going to be to find stuff, but... Oh, good, I walked directly into an ambush. That's great. Hold the phone. Let me fix this real quick. Get off my cloud. Give me a point of cover. Now, where's your friend? All the way down, so he's not going to be bothering me anytime soon. And then, aha! Found you. Can't believe I didn't headshot you there. I guess I didn't really hit his head, to be fair, so that probably makes the difference. Let's say. Ah, there you are. Take that, thank you. I think I've found most of the blast shards in this area already on my way to the mission that I just did. I think I found most of them in the process, so that's cool. Speaking of which, here's one that I haven't found. There's also a side mission, and there's the blast shard right there. Okay. Drop our way down a little bit. Or don't, because he won't drop to the... There we go. Okay, got it. Unlimited power! Yes, that too. Explode when they